I felt really safe in the knowledge that these scenes were going to really tell a story, as opposed to being there just for gratuitous reasons. They were going to tell the story of Daphne's sexual awakening and her journey, and it was very much the female gaze. So I felt really comfortable knowing that they were there for a reason.
The social season is upon us. We shall discover which young ladies might succeed at securing a match.
First of all, thank you, Phoebe, for being here with me. It's a great pleasure, and congratulations on this show. It's amazing, amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm so pleased.
Oh, and by the way, the show has already become one of the greatest hits from Netflix, original hits. And it's also on the way to become to get a historical landmark on Netflix. How did you feel about that?
I mean, it's kind of quite surreal, I think. I think we expected, we expected the fans to enjoy it. And we were really excited about the fans, particularly the Brazilian fans, getting to see the show. I think we were quite surprised at how big it would be and how many people would watch it. So yeah, it's really exciting, and we're thrilled that it's brought joy to people in this strange time.
And the couple, Duke and Daphne, has become like the Brazilian fans' ship couple. It's impressive because when we look for the reactions on the internet, it's impressive how popular you two became among our fans. And there's such a huge chemistry between you two. And I wanted for you to tell me a little bit about that chemistry, how you two managed to build that on screen in a way that would look very organic.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it was we both just really loved our roles and loved the book, and really, rooted for our characters and rooted for their chemistry. And I remember when we first met, it was already sort of there. We had a lot of back and forth. I think we did one of the scenes in the first episode together where they're sort of at the dinner table, where they're sort of fighting and they don't like each other, and they're not aware that, that they're both kind of into each other. So I think it was there from the start. And then we just had amazing people. We got to rehearse the dance sequences a lot before we started shooting. And I think that really sort of brought it alive. I think that was really helpful in the dynamic of us both. So yeah, I think it was a few things, and just being lucky in a way, I guess, as well. Yeah, it was just there.
To meet a beautiful woman is one thing, but to meet your best friend and the most beautiful of women is something entirely apart. And it is with my sincerest apologies, I must say it took the prince coming along for me to realize I did not want Miss Bridgerton to only be my friend, I wanted her to be my wife. I want her to be my wife.
Obviously, there are some changes from the book in the TV show, which is completely natural. But for you, what makes the show so intriguing, not only for the ones who have never read the book, but obviously while keeping a connection with the fans of the book?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's amazing that we've managed to, it's amazing that people love it so much, and we've managed to keep so many people happy. And also, I think, there are a few changes, and Chris really did his thing, and it's sort of heightened the world and brought it to life in a way that feels great for a modern audience to watch. And I think a lot of people are able to relate to the characters. And I've seen recently that the books are now #1 New York bestsellers, so a lot of people have now gone back to the books and read them. So I think that's amazing. I read the book and the scripts, and they are different. So to keep the fans of the books happy, I think, is quite an extraordinary thing. And I'm so glad that we were able to do that.
It's great. And there are some very intimate scenes. And Chris has already said that he was very careful to create all of that in a way that would be a safe environment for both actors. And I wanted for you to tell me a little bit, how was it for you as an actress to be part of those intimate scenes?
Yeah, I mean, I felt really safe in the knowledge that firstly it was Shonda, you know, Shonda Rhimes is a woman, and their company is very much based on that fact. And so I felt really safe in the knowledge that these scenes were going to really tell a story, as opposed to being there just for gratuitous reasons. They were going to tell the story of Daphne's sexual awakening and her journey, and it was very much the female gaze. So I felt really comfortable knowing that they were there for a reason. And then just to have an amazing intimacy coordinator, which we did, who made us feel so safe, and everything was rehearsed, you know, so intricately and blocked through very specifically, so that by the time we got to set, we were really comfortable, and we knew exactly what we were doing. So there were a lot of elements that really helped make it feel like a safe environment, and that was great.
It is more than just your honor at stake.
You think that just because I'm a woman, I'm incapable of making my own choices?
There is nothing you cannot do.
You are a Bridgerton.